What's going on, guys? So today we have a 6th generation 80 gigabyte iPod that was lost in a bowl of milk. User hit me up and said that they accidentally dropped it in a bowl of milk. It was only submerged for just a second, and if I remember correctly from his message, it submerged this side down and then they got it out. So he said there's no screen and couldn't test beyond that. But if it dunked this way down and just for a second, I mean, we might get lucky here. Maybe just, the battery for sure, maybe the aux port, and maybe just the screen got damaged. And hopefully, the motherboard, which is, the motherboard and the hard drive, which is on this end, maybe that stuff can be saved. So, yeah, let's see what we got. Kind of excited for this one, to tell you the truth. Okay, whoops, that's not the cord I want. That's not even plugged into anything. It's been a week, guys. It's only Tuesday. I'm still upset about that Bears loss. All right, here we go. What do we got? We got something. I mean, the LCD is okay. So far, it just looks like the LCD is fine, but the hold switch is stuck in the on position, so we can't get it any further now. So I thought they said there was something with the screen. I don't know, I'll have to go back and look, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just the hold switch. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Well, let's get into this thing, and yeah, here we go. And so you just want to get your spudger in between the rear plate and the front plate. Find just a good place in there. I like to find a place that has like some type of a visible separation that you can slip it in there to get it started. And then you just push down if you can get between it. Sometimes you gotta go down a little bit. There. And just kind of work your way along, pressing down, releasing the clips. Not prying out, trying not to pry. You kind of inadvertently pry out getting your spudger in there because you kind of have to go like this, and then you kind of have to pry out, but keep it straight down as best as you can. Okay, let's work our way to the top. Definitely feel like there's a swollen battery in here. It just feels tight up towards the top. Oh, man. Whew. Hurting the old fingers. And just keep working your way around. Good Lord, man, everything in here is just so tight. Get down here at the bottom and release this. Man, it's been a while since one has taken me this long to get open. Might have to bust out the bigger tools. Just not going down. I mean, it did go in milk, so I don't know, maybe things are sticky. There we go. Getting a little bit better. Come on. Come on. Okay. That's just too big of a tool. Just get this last one right there. Come on. Come on. Okay. I think the hard drive is for sure stuck to the underside of the... Oh, wait, no, we're good. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Oh, man, sorry, I just need to rest my hands for a second there. It's like, Okay, so if you see my videos before, you know exactly what I'm going to say next. You want to resist the temptation to open this like a book, because you have a battery cable running right meow. And if you just pull up on that, what you can actually do is rip this battery connector off the motherboard. Ask me how I know. So what you want to do, take your spudger, take tweezers, hold down on the battery connector, take tweezers, pull up on the battery ribbon cable. Okay. So, I mean, look at this. It doesn't look... I mean, it looks like a little bit of the milk got like just here. So I'll clean that up just a little bit. Grab a little isopropyl alcohol, 99% cane. And a Q-tip. There. Let's do a shot. And one for my homies. Alrighty. This up a little bit. That nasty residue off. Sounds like an old video game. Just how they got the sound effects for that. Okay. That's good enough. Good enough. Alright. Let's put the shot back in. Okay. Okay, so at minimum we need a new aux port cable, so let's remove this. And to do that, all we need to do is pull up on this, pull up on this clip right there. You can use spudger to do that. I like to just use my nail. Don't go crazy, take it very easy. You don't need a lot of force. And then just pull out, giggity. Okay, we'll set this aside for now. Let me grab an aux port real quick. Okay. Okay, let's throw this sucker back in. Just use your spudger and just guide it back in. Close the clip. Okay, and we're not going to put a battery in just yet. We're just going to plug it into power and see what happens. What is with every single iPod I've been working on lately taking forever and a day to load? Okay. Okay, let's check the... Okay, that hold switch works. Good. All right, so let's throw in our headphones. And let's check it out. See what we got. To ABBA. We got sound. Play pause is good. Next is good. Previous is good. Menu is good. And that hold switch is good. Excellent. Okay, so now all we need to do is transfer the hold switch from this case to this. Oops, sorry. Didn't realize I was zoomed in. So let me recap that. So everything is working good, and all we need to do now is transfer the aux port from this one to this. So normally what I would do is I would heat this up on the hotbed of my 3D printer to loosen the adhesive so I can take this off without damaging the aux port cable, but I really don't care because battery's replaced and this is junk. So I've always wanted to do this, so I have plenty of other videos out there showing you how to do this without damaging the cable. I show you how to do it without damaging it. So I want to just once, I just want to just ram it in here, giggity, and just did not care. And I didn't even rip the aux port cable after all that. So a lot of times this aux port cable gets stuck to the bottom of the battery, and I show you guys how to get it up without giggity. I show you how to get the battery removed without tearing this cable if it's stuck to the underside of it. So all that build up for nothing. Okay. Toss the battery in our e-waste bucket. And then the next part we got to do, we just need to remove this. So there's 4 screws. Stupid screw 1. Stupid screw 2. Stupid screw 3. Stupid screw 4. Crack. Again, I don't care because this is garbage. E-waste pile. Okay, keep this case. Now we need to remove this case. So let's undo this. Okay. It's not even screwed in. Okay, come on. Okay. There's those screws. And one more here. Okay. Get that removed. Let's transfer it to this case. Boom, boom. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now we just need to take this screw home. Get that in there. Okay. Next screw, last screw. Put that in there like so. Actually, that one doesn't feel like it's grabbing. Let's try a slightly longer screw. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, let's try that. That's not grabbing either. What the heck? What's going on here? It should be grabbing. Oops, sorry. Hit you with my head. Let's try this screw. Can I just try screws until they work? There we go. That's home. Just like a trailer or strapping down a load. That ain't going nowhere. Bing. All right, sorry. I'm a nerd. All right, I just need a battery and we'll be all set. Okay. Let's get this here battery replaced. Toss that. Okay, let's connect this first. Close the latch. Okay, and then we need to open this battery connector. Zoom in real quick. Okay, so hold the spudger down on the white part or the lighter part of the battery connector, and then take your handy dandy paperclip tool, run it along the back side of the battery connector until you hear that click right there. Okay, now take your battery, straighten that out. Make sure you kind of seat your hard drive here in this slot. Battery over here. Okay, press that down. Let's forget to zoom back out. Gotta work on that. Alrighty, get in there. Okay. Let's test her. Wait for her to boot back up. Okay. So the first thing I want to do before we close it up is I want to double check and make sure that the battery does take a charge. Right now we're sitting at about half. So let's plug it in for a little bit and let's make sure it actually charges up a little bit. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, battery did take a charge there. So let's test it real quick before we close it up. Just, double, triple check that, make sure, everything is working still. This thing was a giant pain to get into, so I really don't want to have to open it again. Alrighty. Put on some music. Ding. Fernando. Fast forward. Yep, all is good there. Buttons work. Hold switch works. Alright, let's get this thing closed up. Let's put the hold switch on so nothing, messes around while we're forcing this thing shut. Now we're going to squeeze on the case to make sure it gets, a tight fit, because, sometimes when you open it, it kind of works its way outward. Fernando. Yeah, I'm still listening to it. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes you gotta just get it in there like so. Sometimes they can just sit here. Ah, you butthole. Okay, I think we're good now. Now let's just press down. This in the way. I feel like these batteries might be slightly bigger than the ones I've had previously, because these they don't seem like they fit. It's like this extra piece right here is new, and it's like it's screwing everything up. Same with the other side too. It like gets caught on that lip right there. There we go. Maybe we can get it to stay now. All right, let's try again. There we go. Fernando. Just kind of work around your edges if you have to. I think everything is looking good. Make sure the LCD is still good. Yeah, we are good. All right, and that is that. Ipod dropped in milk. Back working. Thanks for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Drop a comment down below. Say hello. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.